Shannon here with Shannon Sizzlen Stampers, coming to you from Southern Colorado. I have to apologize. I had planned to do a Facebook Live, but my grandkids are out visiting and time got away from us. And I probably look a little harried and crazy. So let me go ahead and turn my camera down and get this video going. All right, so there's my information in the comments. I will put the link, but the biggest thing I want you to know is that if you have anything at all last minute that you want out of this catalog, the JJ, January to June, this pink one, look how roughed up mine is at this point in the season. If there is anything in this that you want, Wednesday is the absolute last day to order it. Many of the items are 10 to 50% off. And make sure you use the link that is in the comment section of this, not the comment section, the caption section or whatever of this video. Make sure you use that link. That assures that you will link into my site. And if you have any questions, you can ask. Now, this was how I pack. I just thought I would show this. This is how I pack when I am planning to do a Facebook Live on the road, which was my goal for today because I knew we were going to be down in Southern Colorado, down in Trinidad at a roller skating night that my work was doing. And the granddaughters were going to go skating. So I packed my little bag. This is something that we had for demonstrators at one point. Now, if you don't have a little bag like this, I encourage you to pick up a Stamparatus tote before they are gone. Hopefully there's still a few available. So they're a great size for carrying the to-goes, and they actually even have a handle. But in mine, there's a little front pocket, and this one zips up, and in it has all of my stuff for today's project, hopefully. So I've got my stamp set. You're going to see me promoting this Sweet Farewell this week. And I apologize. I didn't have any posting going out today. This was just I'm a little off kilter between still recovering from surgery, headed back to work full time, and having family visit. It was a little crazy. So I'm going to get all my little items out of here that I'll need for tonight's card. This is handy, and it opens up and it has space for 1, 2, 3, 4, about a dozen things and little mesh zippers. And then that goes aside. And up here I have like my little mini ruler and some washi tape. Because I'm now back home, I may end up using this Label Me Lovely punch. I'm not sure yet. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, here's another thing that I do is I pre-packed what I'm going to stamp right here. And I've even put my little glue dots on, flowers on glue dots. Now, I thought I would take just a moment to once again show you, periodically I try to do this, when you order red rubber stamps from us, this is what you get. You get a sheet of stamps in red rubber and you get a sticker sheet. So for today, we're going to be using this one. It's this one, okay. So we're using 2 stamps. So you'll pop those out of the red rubber, peel off this backing like so, and throw that away. Now, on your sticker sheet, turn it to where you can see the outline of the stickers. And they have like half marks so that you can peel off half. So see how it looks the backwards, and it'll only fit in there one way. And then you just lay it on right on top, lift and pull. This one is the camera, so it's right there. So again, line up our camera, right in there, lift and pull. That's the easiest way, and you'll get the cling piece perfectly on there. Now, like I said, I'm going to be focusing on this Sweet Farewell set this week. It is a super cute stamp set, and My stamping friend Beverly earned this set free. I've got it for her with her In Color Club order. She earned it free for my, she was the winner of my vacation sales that I did. So that's in her order, and I'm super excited. I hope she really likes it. It speaks to summer and lots of fun, as you can see. So tonight's card is going to feature, I've got all these little doodads, so they'll probably lay out, and it's going to be a note card. So these are something that I like to do a lot of, especially when I'm traveling, because they are a nice size that are easy for me to do. The base is already done for you, and they just come in handy. I can leave them at restaurants or wherever we stay, you know, at a campground or a hotel or whatever. And they just work really well. Now I'm focusing on the color Polished Pink today. So you're going to see that. And we're going to start by stamping our camera. Let me lay this. I'm a little off kilter here. I'm like, I know I have my blocks somewhere. So I'm going to stick my camera stamp on and get my black memento ink. And we will do a camera. Just like so, and I'm going to set that aside. And I may come back to that camera in a minute. And I actually think since I'm back home, you're going to get a little bit different card than you would have had I done this on the road, because I'm going to use the Polished Pink and stamp like so. Cut a little corner. So because I am here and I have extra paper, I'm going to go ahead and stamp it again. And I cut another little corner. So we'll just see how those punch out. And I'm going to go ahead and take my little camera and my little cloth is missing. Oh, it's packed in from my artisan class Saturday. Ooh, we had a great time learning the watercolor. Alcohol watercolor backgrounds. We did several different projects and it was really fun. So I hope if you're interested in learning techniques, please plan to join us in July at that next artisan class. So all I'm doing is just randomly turning and twisting the little camera stamp. I'm just going to give myself kind of creating a little background. And I'm doing the Polished Pink ink on the Polished Pink paper. All right, so we'll set those stamps aside. Now, let me close up these inks for the moment. So our next step is going to be to glue, adhese, whatever your choice of adhesive is. I'm using the Seal here. And this is, the Polished Pink is just one layer down from the white note card. Let me turn that this way for you guys, I forget. So since I am at home, like I mentioned, doing this, I am gonna see how this looks with this punch. I'm going to center it. I know this is going to be upside down to you guys, but bear with me for just a minute. Okay. So I've got this fun little saying right there. Now, got this. It's going to be the top. We've got that. And I'm going to come in. I'm going to be layering. This is a piece of our Polished Pink Designer Series paper. And I think I'm going to use this side because it reminds me a little bit of like the front of a camera lens. We're going to be layering that in there. And then I want to color my camera. And I'm Haven't fully decided which colors I'm going to use. I've got the blacks and some slate and of course some polished pink. So I'm going to start and we're going to color our camera, some parts of it with the slate. We're just going to see how that looks. Then I think I'll come in with the light polished pink. Come right in. This is a very girly card. When I was doing this initially, I was hoping my granddaughter Lily was going to be able to do the Facebook Live with me. She did one earlier at a little before Easter when her brother was born when I was back in Missouri. And she's done one with me last year when they came out to visit. But it seems the timing just didn't work out right for that this time. I'll do the dark polished pink. And this time I am using the alcohol blends, but you're not seeing a ton of blending. It's more coloring. I'm going to use a little bit here, but not a ton. It's just more coloring. When I go along the bottom, I like to kind of shade up in little more at an angle on some of them. It gives just a little bit more dimension. And then of course you guys know I come back in with that light color again to really set that blending off. I feel like this button is not quite dark enough. Okay. All right. Oh, Shannon again without the fussy cutting scissors. So we're going to go ahead and quickly cut this out, fussy cut this out. I don't mind fussy cutting. I know some people do. Some people wish we had a die set for every stamp set. It's just not feasible on our pick lines, but I personally enjoy fussy cutting for whatever reason. Apparently it seems to be therapeutic for me. I don't know why, but I know people are always like, that's crazy that you like to cut that stuff out. And I'm not real perfection oriented about it. I try to leave a little bit of a white edge because I want that inked outline to show, but I don't get crazy like it has to be perfect around the whole thing. So now you can see my camera really nicely on the white cardstock there. So let's go ahead and finish putting this card together. So the next step is going to be to use our adhesive and put this little piece of designer series paper on, and you'll note I'm putting it right on the edge to edge. I purposely want to cover that white layer piece. I purposely did that. Okay, now we are going to use some of our dimensionals. This is an item, if you do not have it, you really must get dimensionals. We have them in regular size, which is what I'm using. We also have the minis. This is just a fun, this is a great card, I think, for any time of the year, and it could be great for scrapbooking, people going on vacation. So I'm going to set this like so on my band. And now I'm going to pop up that camera as well. So for that one, I'm just going to put one dimensional for the moment. I will probably have to come in with a tiny dimensional on the camera string, but we'll see. And actually I'm going to double it. So you're going to see me do stacking, dimensional stacking. So I'm putting that second one directly on top of the first. It's because I really want to get extra height on that camera above and beyond what I've got on the saying. And I want to move that slightly over. Okay, There we go. I covered up the B a little too much. All right, now that last thing, where'd my pick tool go? Now the last thing we're gonna do is put on these adorable flowers. So I'm gonna put one there. And I've already just placed them on my glue dots, and then I'm just using my pick tool to pull them off. I don't know. I think maybe out here. Okay. And if a little bit of the glue dot is showing, I'm just using the spatula tool. You could use the piercing tool. Even the putty, and I'm just kind of shoving it under the flower a little bit, and I'll go back and do that one. That's our card for today. Super easy, super cute, super sweet. And let me get, when I lay it out here without all that ink. Look how cute. Now, of course, always the last step, we might want to have a matching envelope. So, the other thing we may want to do is add some bling bling. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the flowers. I'm going to actually add one center. These are our in color jewels. And I'm just putting one right there in the middle of the large flower. You know what? I like that. I'm going to put a couple more around on the card. That just really kind of helps it pop. All right, so in color jewels and flowers on this card. Super cute. All right, now let me move my dimensionals out of my way. And I was talking about doing this matching envelope, but in my craziness, all right, Shannon, we've just set the stamp. I've set the stamp somewhere. Oh, my business card that was laying on it. That was the problem. All right, so I'm going to pick that back up. And I'm going to re-ink it in the polished pink again. And I'm going to put it right here on the bottom of my envelope. And I think it could be cute also to have it go across the flap. And then if you want, again, you can add color with your blends or leave it alone. But now you have this super cute envelope to go with your card. Look at all that polished pink. Is that the most feminine pink card you've seen? I mean, in fact, I don't think there's any other color on here except for the little bit of black on the camera. And I did that so that the camera would really pop. All right. So I'll see you guys later tonight, Tuesday night. I am hoping to try to do a virtual follow along with one of our new kits. That's my goal. May or may not happen with visitors. It'll be Facebook Live style. Again, have fun. Do not forget Wednesday, very last day, to order from this catalog. So there are lots of great goodies in here. The ice cream paper, all the papers, even if the sets are carrying over, the papers will not. So, and if something's bundle priced in here and it's carrying over, it will not have the bundle pricing more than likely. All right. So I'll see you guys next week, Monday, July 5th. I know that's a holiday, but my goal is to do a Facebook Live. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.